James Harden going to be running the point this year for the Houston Rockets. Get used to it. Ryan Anderson, a career 38% free.
Now you look around and everybody's doing it.
Not that much of a novelty anymore. D'Antoni with great success in Phoenix as James Harden is.
And not just as a scorer, almost averaging 30 last year, but we talked about 7.5 assists.
And Julius Randle going to work. Actually, ironically, his lone rookie game was against Houston when he broke his foot. And there's a look at Eric Gordon. Great offensive player, and Mozgov quickly at the other end.
You see a proven shooter scorer in Ryan Anderson. Trevor Ariza known to make and take big shots. He's got weapons.
Mozgov with a nice tip. A lot of eyes were wide open when the Lakers signed Mozgov to that lucrative free agent contract. And James Harden, Nick Young, had some disagreements that carried off the court last year. As Nick Young, Julius Randle, pretty versatile for a guy his size in terms of being able to start the break. And gets it to Russell for the three.
This could be for any team when you go through a little bit of adversity. But it looks like the way it used to be as Russell makes a shot.
In the first quarter, it's 22-19. Houston with the lead. Randle kicks it out to Russell. But he wants to keep him engaged and actually talked about using him at the point a little bit more.
I think that's the right decision when you want.
Russell! Retooled Lakers franchise minus Kobe Bryant. For the first time in 21 years, KJ McDaniel with the layup. And he came into camp in much better shape than he did at the beginning of last season. Capella up high. And Corey Brewer in the ball game. Harden crosses up Julius Randle. He spun him around like a DJ on a turntable. What? The Rockets have not committed a turnover here in the first quarter. Up high. Harden here. Off the Capella screen. Boy, Clint Capella is filling his hat to the Nuggets. Lou Williams, 3 seconds to go. He gets buckets. If you haven't been in Los Angeles, there are Bryant jerseys all around. Gordon on the drive for the layup.
You learn. You begin to realize why he's an all-time great. And it speeds up the process for you to become a good or great player. Great stories throughout the course of this season. I'm very excited about watching NBA basketball, not just as an announcer.
Ingram on the lob. Eric Gordon on the move. Played a little bully ball and got the left-handed layup to fall.
Not just one guy's responsibility. You got to get back and build a wall and protect the paint.
Mozgov inside with an easy slam. And
he's a champion and won't lay down on him.
He's the first free agent they signed, and he's earning that check tonight. Randle working against Ryan Anderson. And right to work and scores it. Russell working against Gordon. Behind the screen, Young firing. Nick Young. Second-year player was all rookie a season ago. Out to Randle. Nice drive and kick by Randle. Russell with the open. Played with the old KC Omaha Kings back in the day, Mark. And guys our age were first starting to watch the NBA. Gordon on the drive. And a sweet reverse layup. You're just going to let me sneak that our age by you, huh?
Yeah, you see, I'm speechless. I was sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, is this dude serious?
Game today. Kobe told him, hey, you look ready to go. Up high, and Capella ready to go too. On that.
I'm sure.
Very courageous call there.
You had a chance to watch Mike and Jeff. That was a great time by Lonzo doing that first game. I like him better with me. I must have texted you and told you to put me on the spot.
Told me to heat you up a little bit. Randle with the crossover. Nice move by Julius Randle. And a big lead back to 3. Harden with the soft touch.
But again,
great battling by Mozgov. Russell for 3.
we've watched his work over the course of all those years, and he did not disappoint. I can't tell you how many times I watched that game.
Well, it's on one of those guys that are going to get an opportunity from Mike D'Antoni.
And he deserves an opportunity. Competes at a high level. Had a very good year for the Sixers a couple of years ago. And he's having an opportunity, and it's good to see him taking it.
That step back. And the Lakers with a chance to come to within 2. Clarkson with the gate show and go. Oh, Jordan Clarkson.
The fashion in which they won. It was a blowout. The Warriors obviously put it in perspective. They got to get better. KJ McDaniels knocked down a shot. Had an outstanding career, and the question was whether he was going to make this team or not. But he's very valuable as Clarkson knocks down shots.
And got tied up. Here's Clarkson with 5 to go. Got to get to work here in a hurry. Clarkson, yes. Easy, huh?
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. That's a no-brainer.
17 seconds to go in the period.
I look down on the other end. They bring, at the time, Ron Artest to play. This guy picked me up full court. I couldn't move.
That's not the guy you want to see sticking you at the other end, right? Ingram with the jumper. Decker with an athletic move. They feel like they got a really good lottery pick in Sam Decker being healthy and ready to go this year. Had a good summer league, and Nance Jr. with the slam off the rebound. Capella back to Ennis. 7 on the shot clock. Nice feed inside, and Capella with it.
Put it in the book.
Is he perhaps thinking big picture, 82 games, and maybe not wearing out the tread on his tires? Lou Williams with the 3.
You're thinking that, you can't blame him. But there's plenty of time to rest. As a former player and a former coach, you can give him off days as Anderson knocks down the layup. You don't have to work
up top. Ryan Anderson calling for the ball. He's got a mismatch on Williams, and Clarkson with the pinch. And see if the Lakers can get some stops now. Harden on the drive, and the layup. Anderson, a long 2. Take the lead on a 3. Capella got ripped by Nick Young. From game to game. This is one of the youngest teams in the league. 5 on the shot clock. Russell. Great tip by Lou Deng. Clarkson. See what they run here. Clarkson with a stare down 3. Ariza. Nene banks it home. Former starter igniting these Lakers off the bench. Young missed everything. And look who's there. Jordan Clarkson. 4. Randall out top working against Nene. 6 on the shot clock. Randall gets it to go. This is the second. And opening night at Staples Center belongs to the rebuilding LA Lakers and Jordan Clarkson.